Been a full fun day so far right here on Wake Up Nigeria, and right about now we have our final guest here with us, and she goes by the name Chisom Agoawuike, and she's a multi-talented stage and screen actor with an uncanny ability to embody characters regardless of age, stature, ethnicity, or religious beliefs. Now, she's definitely here, and she tags herself a director's dream talent, and I love it. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
I mean, the glow from your face is blinding. I was like, oh.
Thank you.
All right, so I mean, we were having a conversation earlier, and you did mention that, I mean, you're a pageant lover,
Yes.
especially fan, and you actually been in a pageant before. So
Yes.
tell me about your Miss Emo contest in
Yes.
2019.
2019,
Yeah.
yes. I competed in the pageant Face of Emo, actually.
Face of Emo. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
in
How did that
20.
go?
It went well, and I won.
You won,
I
of course, with that face. Hello. It goes without saying.
Yes.
All right, amazing. And of course, from there, we definitely have gone into acting right now. So
Yes.
tell me about why that transition and how that transition was.
Okay, I've always wanted to act. Pageantry sort of sprung up on me, and my older cousin, was really pushing me to try it, and I did. It was interesting, but after that, I was like,
You're
I'm done.
Okay, okay.
I don't want to do it again.
I think I understand why, but yeah,
Yeah.
So let's now talk about acting. How's
Yeah.
acting been for you so far?
It's been interesting and a dream come true, because I've always wanted to do that, like I said, and I actively started attending auditions, just doing things that will make me get to where I wanted to get
there.
to.
All right. So, and let's talk about, I mean, the movies you've been in so far. So what is that movie role you've played and has made you feel like, okay, you know what? I really want to do this, and I'm really glad I'm here doing this right now.
Okay, the first breakout series that I was in is called Halita. Yes, it aired in 2019. If I'm correct. Yeah, it started airing in 2019 and it ran for 4 years. After Halita, there was the spin-off called The Rishantis, and we won the best original drama series at the AMVCAs in 2022.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. Okay, okay. And now we're talking about To a Day
Go with Love.
So now tell
Yes.
me, what's that story about?
It's a period film
Okay.
set in the 70s, post-Civil War. Centers around a Nigerian soldier who came to the East to mediate peace between the Nigerian government and the Igbo people.
Okay.
And he fell in love with this mathematics teacher. And it was sort of a taboo. It was unheard of because they weren't going to have it. You know, at the time, it was a delicate period where the Igbos were sort of just not in a good place.
Yes, yes.
And having a soldier fall in love with one of their own, it was all hell was going to break loose.
Okay.
So watching is going to unravel how they navigate all of that when you watch So I Dey Go With Love.
No, okay, so what role did you play there?
I played Adego.
No, okay, I figured.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what was it like for you, literally embodying that character? Because sometimes you hear, I mean, you speak to actors and they tell you of how, oh, it's a transition from who they are normally in their everyday life to what the character like needs for them to. So did you have that transition where it felt like, okay, you know what, I need to step out of the person that I am and step into this? And yeah, did you have that experience?
Yes, you really have to step out from the person you are to step into, because it's the character, it's a new world, it's somebody else, somebody new. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's also elements of you that you have to give to the character. And for Adego, I was drawn to her simplicity. We have shared values in terms of religion, tribe, family structure. So it was sort of easy to play her, because she's Igbo, I'm Igbo, she's Catholic, I'm Catholic. So all of those. So it was a bit easy to just
get into that.
it.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Now let's talk about method acting. No, I don't want to say as opposed to, but yeah, like in line with stereotyping. So you know, there are some actors you see and you're like, oh, you know what? You can figure that, oh, this person's going to play a bad boy, or this person's going to play the father or the wicked stepmother, things like that.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about literally stepping into a character that's different. Now, when it comes to you, what do you think makes an actor stand out? The ability to blend your character personality with the role you're giving, or your ability to step out of it? Which school of thought are you in?
So I came across a definition of acting that I really love, and it's acting is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances.
Okay.
And that for me sums it all up. You know, when you're truthful, whatever character you're given, you will play it really well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
True. So if you can authentically step into that character,
Yes.
let you see that character and be like,
Yes.
okay, so have you worked with a difficult director before?
Not really.
Okay, what would you say has been your most challenging time on set? Tell me.
Okay, well, filming to Adigo with Love, there was
Yes.
an adult scene. Yes.
Okay, tell me more.
And it was quite interesting because they had to walk us through the process, and it was so difficult given the type of family that I come from and how uncomfortable it was going to be, you know, having that conversation with them.
Yeah.
But the director of Mwamaka Chikezie, by the way, she made it easy. So it was one of like the difficult things I had to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how was that for you? At what point mentally did you have to get to and be like, okay, you know what? I'm an actor. I have to do this. How easy was it for you to get to that point? Not so easy, but like, what would you say helped you get there?
It was the conversations we had.
Okay.
And she's like, it's not, don't worry, I'll walk you through the process. And she's a lady. You know, I felt more comfortable. Not that I wouldn't feel comfortable with a male director, but it was easy. She understood my fears.
Yes.
Because sometimes you could be dismissed with whatever you're coming up with, whatever excuse or... But she understood it, and she held my hand through it all. Yeah,
that's really nice. Let's now talk about being intimate on set with somebody. Of course, you have to be intimate with somebody, right? Now, let's talk about when you find yourself in a situation to be that way with someone. Does the fact of that is the person attractive, does that come into play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does?
It does.
Okay, so was this particular actor?
Oh yeah.
So I'm asking this question because a lot of times, right, people are like, okay, you have to be intimate, you have to play this role, right? And then the other person, you say, okay, no, I'm the actor, I can do whatever, right? But then again, this other person is also a factor in that. So now let's talk about the attractiveness and where it ends with regards to, oh, you know what, I'm an actor. And then when do you know when, okay, no, this is not maybe an actor anymore, maybe I'm beginning to enjoy this. Does that ever come to play?
It doesn't happen to me because it's always work.
It's always work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And why I say that is because in the course of the journey, you're going to have to meet a lot of people that you're going to play intimate scenes with or emotional scenes with. I'm not going to have to want to catch feelings all the time. So you have to be disciplined, else you're going to lose yourself. Yes,
great.
so discipline is very important. Not that you cannot fall in love genuinely. If that happens, fine. But you have to be disciplined to set boundaries. Oh, this is work and this is where it ends.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand you, definitely. I mean, it's easier to say that than actually do. Because you think about it, in Hollywood, a lot of them, they just did themselves. Because from one scene to another scene, do you understand? And most times, you're probably even seeing the same people and all of that. I know not too long ago, there was a controversy talking about the actors, and someone were actually dragging him because he was a married man. Like, he always finding yourself in these romantic scenes and all of that. And I'm like, what do you want him? Is that what they cast him for? What do you want him to do? Do you understand? So what do you think about that? If you begin to consistently be casted for a particular kind of role, would you just say, okay, you know what, this is my lot in acting? Or would you revolt and say, okay, you know what, I want particular roles or like specific roles?
So I think I love to be versatile. Once I sense that I'm about to be typecast, I will run. Yes, I'll start to reject those kind of scripts because not that there is anything bad about it. There are people who are very good with comedy. There are people who are good with but for me, I don't want to do something like.
So what would you say your dream role is, very quickly?
My dream role? Oof.
Action, love.
I think love, romantic comedy.
Oh, romantic comedy. Okay, I love a girl.
I'm a lover girl.
Yeah, that's true. And that actually reminds me, yesterday was your birthday. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
You were born in February, so it's understandable for you to be, to be a lover girl.
Love,
So right now we have, let's call it your birthday breakfast for you in the kitchen.
Oh.
I would like for you to try it out. So let's make our way to the kitchen.
Okay.